Hello, this is Devashish and welcome to the first video of Ignite Motorrad bike reviews. With us today we have my first bike ever, which is the Pulsar NS200 BS6. I acquired the bike a little less than a week ago and this is my honest yet brief review of the bike, having ridden it for 250 kilometers. I hope you enjoy the video. So my requirements for purchasing my first bike, well, my dad purchased it for me, but my requirements for the bike were pretty straightforward. I want it to be reasonably quick, have a decent fuel economy, I wanted it to look great. I had a budget of 1.5 lakhs on the road for the bike, and also it needed to have the necessary features which I required. It should sound great and it should be a decent everyday city runabout and should feel equally at home on long stretches of highway. Okay, so there are a variety of reasons for why I chose the Pulsar NS200 over the other bikes which I was considering. The other bikes which I had shortlisted were the Yamaha MT-15, the Yamaha R15, the Yamaha FZ25, the Pulsar RS200 and the TVS Apache RTR 200 4V. Now the Pulsar RS200 was a bit out of budget for me and the fairing on the side is completely made of fiber, so I worried that if I crashed it, the fairing would get so damaged that repairing it would be quite expensive. The Yamaha R15 I feel has too much of an aggressive riding posture which isn't justified by an 18 horsepower engine, and I thought that would be a nuisance in the city, in addition to it costing 30,000 rupees more than the Pulsar. The FZ25 I found way too bulky and heavy for my liking, and it wasn't as agile as I wanted a motorcycle to be. The Apache and the MT-15 felt underpowered to me, and the Apache actually has one entire gear less than the Pulsar. It only has 5, Pulsar has 6. All the previous reasons which I gave for buying the Pulsar over my other preferences were my personal preferences, as I just said. You can have different opinions to mine. I just told you what I thought and why I connected and loved the Pulsar so much. So coming to the features and the specs of the bike, we'll start off with the engine, which is quite a masterpiece in my opinion. The Pulsar NS200 is equipped with a 199.5cc single cylinder fuel injected triple spark engine. Now, fuel injection is part of Bharat Stage 6 norms. What that does is mix air and fuel in the ideal proportion and boost fuel economy and horsepower. The BS4 version of this bike had 23.5 horsepower. The BS6, which is this one, has 24.5. Mileage has also been increased, and triple spark technology ensures that all the fuel and air which enters the piston gets utilized perfectly. You may have heard of twin spark technology on previous generation Royal Enfield. So what that does is the twin spark, with the second spark, utilizes the fuel and the air which the first spark did not ignite. Triple spark takes that one stage ahead, and the third spark ignites the air fuel which the second spark missed, ensuring maximum fuel optimization. The BS6 version of the Pulsar NS200 comes with single channel ABS for the front wheel. The riding position is also extremely comfortable, and you can sit in this position for many long rides for a very long duration, and it's also very comfortable in neck-to-neck city riding when you have to brake and accelerate continuously for a very long time. The clutch of the NS200 is reasonably light while not being too light. It gives a responsive amount of feedback and is very satisfying to apply while changing gears. The gear shifts themselves are very smooth and slick, and I found these considerably smoother than the Yamahas I test rode. The BS6 version of the NS200 has been given an all-new exhaust system which consists of a catalytic converter, which is this component over here. The bike has an underbelly exhaust system which helps in weight distribution, helps keep the center of gravity of the bike down, and helps keep the bike planted at speeds. The exhaust note of the bike is also really nice. The exhaust tip itself is quite small, but the sound it makes is really awesome. The bike comes with non-adjustable telescopic forks as suspension at the front, and at the back it has a 9-stage adjustable nitrox charged monoshock. Now the 9 stages being from 1 to 9, where 1 is the softest setting and 9 is the stiffest. In a stiffer suspension setting, you get more stability when you go on high-speed runs or during cornering, but at the cost of comfort because you get more feedback from the wheels, hence you take more hits. problem I've really had with the bike for the first 250 kilometers is that the front visor vibrates at more than 4000 rpm and makes quite an irritating noise which dilutes the exhaust note. But I'm sure they can fix that problem up by tightening up the fittings during the servicing. So yeah, that's about it. Everything else is quite perfect, I'd say. All in all, the Pulsar NS200 BS6 is an amazing motorcycle which I would recommend to absolutely anybody. I will be making many follow-up videos in the future about my rides and our rides as a group at Ignite Motorrad. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to our channel and like and comment on the video what you thought, and do share it with your friends and family. And ride safe. Don't leave me, don't leave me. Special thanks to Shubhan for taking this video. Oi, look here. Okay. Yeah. Special thanks to Shubhan for taking this video and dealing with my many retakes and mess ups along the way.